Is it? Oh, yeah, we're live. Hello, everyone. I am here in Verulamium Park, St Albans, with a very special guest today.
Hey, lovely people!
Jenna, the nurse that asks questions.
How are you, everyone?
Yeah, she's hit St Albans today. So how's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. I am tired, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting tired now. So I have done this is my 51st city. And actually, when I walked to London, I'd walked through St Albans as well. So I'm starting to see like bits that I recognise. But yeah, I can't tell you how lucky I've been with the weather.
Sun's out for you today.
But overwhelmingly, the support has been, overwhelmingly positive, absolutely amazing. But what I'm finding is, when I first started, there was people who were like a level 3 irritated by my sign.
Yeah.
And now the number of people who are irritated by me hasn't increased, but their level of irritation has really ramped up.
Why do you think that is?
Frustration, projection. I don't know, but now it's gone from people like pointing at me or their facial expressions to like them shouting at me.
Wow.
I don't get any more than 2. I've not had any more than 2 in one city.
Good, right?
But the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and I don't think this is wishful thinking. I really truly believe this from what everyone's saying to me on the street, is that the kids will unite us.
Yeah, I agree.
We can all agree with that message.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you've had the word we can't say, if you haven't had the word we can't say. People are saying, I've had it, I don't want it. Kids aren't getting it, grandkids aren't getting it. So I think that the kids are going to unite us.
Yeah. So you've done, what was it, 50?
This is my 51st.
Believe it, 51st. And you've got how many to go?
69 in total.
Oh, wow. So you're getting there.
Yeah.
But it must be exhausting.
Yeah. I was telling everyone that there was 69 cities in England, Scotland and Wales, and I was going around really proudly telling everyone that. And there aren't. There are 69 cities in Northern Ireland as well. So because I'd done Blackpool by accident and Southport by accident,
I just added there for
towns and cities.
Lucky them though. Oh, yeah, we won't sort of pick on that. But, they're not cities. We'll let you get away with that one.
I need a PA. That's what it is. I need a PA.
So you've obviously been visiting a lot of stands while you've been. We've seen all your lovely little clips, and so how's that been? How's the?
Yeah,
you're a bit of a legend. People know who you are.
I just think it's such an amazing idea. I just think it's such an amazing idea, and I think that connections right now is so important. So whatever I can do to help raise awareness and to try and help people go to that first one.
Yes.
Because once they've been to that first one, and so I don't know where the park was, where the cafe was. It's a new place. So you are feeling like, oh, am I going to recognise? Am I going to look a fool? But once people have been to that first one, they can't wait for the next Sunday.
No. Sunday's become like the day of the week for so many of us. Yeah. It's the one thing that you can really look forward to, especially, at the moment, I won't say things are free because clearly they're not at all, but we're not under such heavy restrictions. But when things are a lot tougher, and we can't get to other places, it's a real lifeline.
And so many people have said that. So I've started, when I'm walking on a Sunday, I'll start from a different stand in the park. And the people are just the most amazing people ever. And so I've heard it so many times saying, oh, it's an absolute lifesaver, lifesaver. I don't know what I would have done. So what I want to do is raise as much awareness as possible and help people to come to that first one. Once you've been the first one, that's it.
That is the thing, isn't it? Just making that move to get down there, because it can be a bit daunting, and especially a lot of people that it's only really been this that's kind of got them thinking like this isn't right, and you can end up sort of going down the rabbit hole. So a lot of people have questions. Oops, we've spun round again. And it's a great place to come and just have a chat, and everyone's so lovely. There's no judgment about what your level of knowledge might be about things. So you must have been to a fair amount of stands now.
I have. I've got 4 more to go. So
excellent.
I have got Hereford next Sunday, then Derby on the, I think it's the 29th of August. I might have that date wrong, but it's 2 Sundays away.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's right.
Yep. So Gareth Agg's going to be at that one in Derby.
Yeah.
And then it's Stoke-on-Trent. That's my last one.
And that's your lot, and you're having a super stand, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a super stand, get as many people connecting as possible.
There you go. Stoke. Which park are you?
Hanley Park, Sunday the 5th of
Hanley
September.
Park, Sunday the 5th. So anyone who's in that area, in the county, get down there. They're brilliant. We had an excellent super stand here a few weeks back. Massive picnic, live music.
I can start connecting then, because I'm telling everyone like connect. But what's going to happen? Yeah. What's going to happen is me and my husband are going to be sat on the sofa like we've got no friends. So yeah, I can start connecting then, and like, you know, like catching up with everyone who's messaged me and said hello. And because what happens is, like, because I go into a city, I meet everyone and then I'm just not able to like message them back or like have conversations with them. So I'm really looking to making connections myself and catching up with everyone who supported me and, you know, bought me a latte, held my sign while I've gone to the toilet, and you know, I'm looking forward to being able to just say thank you to everyone.
Oh, so you've been on all the protests for
from March,
a great deal of them.
I did 2
We've seen you
in winter in Manchester, and my first one was the March one. And that was so nerve-wracking. Like, there was police everywhere, and
it was quite full on, wasn't it, at that point?
But after that, like, so there's one on the 28th of August.
That's right, yeah.
Be
there. The 28th is going to be another huge Unite for Freedom event.
Yeah, and they're again, it's about people connecting. It's about people saying, I'm not on my own. Exactly. All my family have said that I'm unhinged, I'm unstable, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the other, but actually I just think differently.
Yes.
I just think differently. I've just got a different opinion. I've just got a different choice. I've got different health needs and expectations, and it's such an amazing time to connect and think, I'm not on my own. Look at all these people.
It's a funny thing, isn't it? It's kind of like the worst time we've ever experienced, but at the same time, for people like us, it's kind of been the best in a weird way as well, because of the connections that we're making. And this community that we're building, it feels a lot more like the kind of superficial stuff has been swept away, hasn't it?
Yeah. And you know, that's what I was having the same conversation this morning with the lady that I stayed at. You know, it is that there's a realness, an authenticity about us. You know, and there's that no judgment. And I think that superficial level is when you scratch and you have an uncomfortable conversation. That's when you get the projection, that's when you get the anger, that's when you get the stop having a discussion with me, leave me alone. But I've said that as well about this year. For the first time, it feels like people can say, I've got no friends, I'm alone, and then actively gone to do something about it. Because up until then, it was superficial. There was a lot of hashtag Instagram, hashtag best lifestyle. Whereas now people are like, I'm on my own actually, I need to go and do something about it. So absolutely, one of the silver linings of the last 2 years
that we're actually building. I mean, the friendships, so many people have said, and I've found this as well, it's like you've known somebody for years, you've just met, but because you're on that same wavelength, it's like a lot of the bullshit's kind of, it's so unnecessary, it's cut away, and we are making, it is real community. Like, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, I've had recently, you know, that you will always have detractors, won't you? Whatever you're doing, like Jenna's had to face them, you know, we all get it. Criticisms and stuff like that, but people saying, you know, it's just standing in a park, what's that achieving? And they've entirely missed the point. It's not only are we reducing that social isolation, which was kind of why I started it initially. It was to make the actual stand, like, I'm not moving, this is, you know, but it was also just to meet people that you could connect with and start to build community. And this is where the actions take place. This is where we come up with the ideas. This is where we go from to then do them. Exactly. So the stands are really like a hub where, you know, we're getting together, we're coming up with these ideas, and so much has been born from them. and they just keep going.
As I'm going around to the different ones, I'm seeing all this work that's being done.
Yes.
So that's why we've got that group now where we're trying to connect stands across the nation, so that we can come, have a representative, have the Zooms, share ideas, go back to your stands, talk about it. And what I'm seeing is, while I'm walking around the different stands, they've got amazing ideas, but then maybe only that area's doing it. So if Bristol could tell Newcastle, you know, that would be amazing.
This is the next step, really. So I'll post underneath the link to the Telegram group, which Jenna has started up, which is amazing. So we're getting people together from all across the country. And we can just share those ideas, because there are so many amazing things going on, but not everybody's posting onto Facebook saying what they're doing, and you know, not everybody's on that kind of social media, but the stuff is happening.
And people can do different things as well. So
absolutely,
not everyone would be okay you know, walking with a sandwich board having conversations, but other people might be happy finding all the statistics and the latest, and you know, designing a leaflet or something. So it's about coming up together and using each other's skills and strengths, and just having those creative ideas, because then what comes from that one seed, it then grows and develops. So that's what I'm noticing with Stand in the Park, you know, very proactive.
Yes, it is. So if we can have kind of the resources in one place for people to just go there and get their ideas, and absolutely. And we need, you know, at this point, we need to grow the stands. We need more and more people coming together, not just to, like, so obviously we're building the community and we've got all these initiatives going on, because really who knows what's down the line. So we need to be there to support each other, but also when things do get tough, when we're locked down again, we know it's going to happen. The greater our numbers, the less the more of a kind of thorn in the side of the authorities we are, and they don't really know what to do with us, to be honest.
Well, we're talking about having a stand in the city, a stand in the town, a stand by the seaside, a stand in the supermarket, a stand in the retail park, because what I'm noticing is, while I'm walking around, people don't know about a stand in the park. So I'm talking about people who are feeling alone. So if we can get the stand in the park out into the city, and just about connections, nothing controversial. You know, if we can do that a couple of times before the autumn, I think that'd be amazing, because people don't know. Because they don't know there's something there, so they don't know to look for it.
It's one of those things. It's if you know, you know. Like, a lot of people do, but obviously there are so many. We're realising just how many people out there are questioning all of this, but they really don't know where to turn. They've never kind of looked at any of this stuff before, so it's daunting. And if we can get out there, so that's definitely something I'll be posting more about, and I'll be doing some lives, and maybe we can do some stuff.
We've got a stand in the town in Altrincham.
Excellent.
I can't just remember the date. I think it's the 25th, but that's so stand in the town. So that's me, one of the guys are going to do it. And again, that came from having conversations. You know, so Seb came and met me, and he had the light paper. So now I hand the light paper out with the article of me, so that people can speak to me, have the article, go and read the rest of the paper when they're at home. So that came from his idea, and he's meeting me in Altrincham. And then I was in Bradford talking to another Stand in the Park member about this, you know, how do we get the word out? And he was like, a stand in the city. I was like, oh my god, that's genius. That's genius.
It's so simple. And that's why this kind of works so well, all of this, because it's just such a straightforward, simple thing. And that's what it is. It's connecting with people, bringing people together. So we'll definitely be doing one here. Well, you're walking through the town today. So that will be interesting to see the reception here. I don't actually know what he said then. He was smiling, so but so that's great to have you kind of walking through our town in St Albans, and we'll see how that goes.
51st city?
51st, and the sun's blazing, which is quite incredible. It was raining earlier,
I'm gonna go see if I can speak to that man.
Yeah, get down
I'm gonna
there.
whiz over to
Jenna's at work. Thank you so much. So yeah. So yeah, it's everyone here enjoying the sun. Yeah, Jenna's been doing such amazing work. She's just so passionate about what she does, and it's a big undertaking to be walking through all those cities on her own. But yeah, she's nearly there. It's amazing. So have a wonderful rest of the day, evening, wherever it is you are, and I will catch up with you soon. Peace.